Warning: this video may contain graphic content such as sexual scenes, violence, gore, boobies, and the rest of the fun stuff. Unfortunately, YouTube won't allow that, so we'll try what we can. Please be over 18 to view this video, and don't say we didn't warn you.
Endlessly searching for an original sound.
Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Butterfly Affection. This has been a very, very fun game, but let's see how it ends with the other choice. Resistance is futile. I accept her, everything should be fine. With that excuse in my mind, I allow Agiha to kiss me again, also nice Star Trek reference. I was paralyzed and collapsed last time, but this time I lean into her. Pressing against her and hugging Agiha tightly, I warmly embrace her. As we lock lips over and over, Agiha's long tongue slides into my mouth like before. Her rough tongue, her hot breath, the warmth of her body. My thoughts are overrun with the stimulation of our tongues as I clutch in her in my arms. Suddenly my breath hitches. I pull my arm away and Agiha slowly lays down. Unlike last time when she was on top of me, I see Agiha reaching towards me from below. The distance between us shrinks as I let her pull me in, and we start heatedly kissing again. Deeply, hotly, intensely I taste Agiha. The wet sound of our saliva and the breath echoes through the room. Agiha's breathing gets rougher, and her cheeks start to flush. When I break off the kiss to clutch my breath, Agiha starts to unbutton her clothes. What are we about to do? That stark thought calms me down and makes me hesitate. I feel bad about stopping here, but I try pulling away, only to be stopped by Agiha's clingy embrace. While I try to figure out what to do next, I feel familiar pain in my neck. Although I manage to sit back up, my body soon becomes weak again, and within a few seconds, I can barely move at all. She gonna do it herself. This time, I quickly start regaining my ability to move, and Agiha stands up. It looks like I won't be paralyzed like before. Instead, I feel a different sensation overwhelming me. My breath speeds up, and as if I'm suddenly drunk, an intense heat spreads through me. My sensitivity rises like adrenaline is pumping through me. I try to calm down, but my heart is pounding faster and faster. I clutch my chest and look down, only to see that I'm popping a tent in my pants. I look back up after hearing a light rustling sound and see Agiha's clothes falling to the floor. When I look up, I see Agiha has finished stripping and starts coming closer. I haven't seen Agiha nude in a while. Her purple, twisted inhuman parts don't deter me now. Feminine curves, full swollen breasts, glossy pale skin with, markings around it. This beautiful naked body that fills me to the brim with passion enters my sight and shreds the last scrap of reason left in me. I throw off my clothes in a rush and push Agiha down onto the bed. And then... Okay, I didn't skip anything, don't worry, YouTube. There's really nothing there. How long were we at it? I look out the window to see that it's already dark outside. Our desires sedated, Agiha and I lay in our bed beside our sides, panting tiredly. This was the first time I had ever felt such passion, as if I had become a beast. I don't get a lot of exercise, so I'll probably be sore tomorrow. However, in my fatigue, I felt very comfortable. It's probably a good thing that I let these pent-up desires out all at once. After I cool down, I raise my heavy body and check on Agiha. She seems quite calm as she opens her eyes to stare back at me. Her many, many eyes. A normal girlfriend would probably be upset about how rough and feral I just was. But despite that, Agiha gave me the same gentle, knowing smile as before. After a few minutes, Agiha puts her clothes on and leaves the room. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Eventually, I hear some noises from the kitchen, so she's probably making food. I don't know where to go from here, but for now, I'll log it in this notebook. I shut the door, open the locked drawer, like always, and pull it out. As I'm figuring out how to put my thoughts on paper, I suddenly notice something amiss. Two lonely lettered words written in red ink catches my eye. I didn't write these. The only one who could have is Agiha. I intended to use this notebook to document Akia's growth. I never shown it to her, or left it where it could be seen. I even locked it up when I pulled it out. I always made sure everything was where I left it. I should have paid closer attention. If I were more careful about ensuring that Agia wasn't here, I would notice that she did something. But Agia saw what she wanted to and touched what she wanted to. It's not like she had anything to hide. From the time I found her to today, she acted in a relatively consistent manner. If the shelf was forced open, or if the lock was broken, it would have made more sense. But this was subtle. Agia must have opened it before without letting me know. But why write just this? If she could write, why had she never done so before? Because she's a woman. Why? Because she wants to screw with you. Why? Questions popping in my head one after another. And one particularly makes my heart skip a beat. Then, since when? Dogs barking. The last time I opened the notebook was yesterday, and I've been home the whole time since then. In the limited time Agia would have to search my room, finding my notes and adding her own while I'm not looking would be very difficult to do so neatly. But the day she first saw my notes was probably long before writing in them. If she knew about the notes and they were hidden already, then when I was asleep or bathing, it would easily be possible. The message this writing in my private notebook tells me is that I have been aware of it for a while. If so, then Agiha should have known already, known just how much her behavior was affecting me. Panic takes over my mind. I look back down at those words. It's clear. A clear answer to my question is written in my language. I'm not just imagining it. Seeing these words. Now, only before we had I'm terrified, so I'll accept her love. I still can't truly understand Agia's thoughts and actions. But this time, she answered me clearly. She always refused to communicate until now, but she used words to tell me something for the first time ever. Even though my mind reels with uncertainties and unpleasant scenarios, I'm tired of agonizing over this. Agiha already has me wrapped in her web, and I can't resist her. Even though Agiha frightens me, I push those thoughts aside, and now I just regret having kept my distance before now. I drop my notebook on the desk and open the door. And I see Agiha approaching from the kitchen. Something smells good. She's probably finished cooking and came to get me. When I approach, I stroke her cheek and Agiha looks up at me cutely. I whisper my words of love for her. Maybe Agiha has me in the palm of her hand, so these words wouldn't surprise her. But she still seems happy and satisfied to hear me. Agiha's sweet smile is beautiful and dazzling. We embrace in a soft hug, and I decide to do my best for Agiha. My previous small concerns are no longer bothering me. Agiha is still as mysterious as ever, but now I'm committed to her. If my love is what Agiha wants from me, then I will give her the love she wants. 2 happy endings, and that's the end of the game. So thank you for joining me for more Butterfly Affection. And again, if you guys want to request a game, you can. And if you guys enjoy this and want to show support from any of the sites, just check us out on Patreon or check out our merch shop. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.